know what I really love? So this situation here, this home, I thought I was gonna have to bring out the extension ladder because there's not a really good access point. I guess you could come up here. I just don't like accessing a roof on a rake like that. But the cool thing about it is I walked to the back of the house and there's easy access from a deck. That's the little things in life, honestly. My initial plan, bring out the extension ladder, climb up that way, right through here. But it's just a pain. It's such a hassle to bring down the extension ladder. So I always like to check out the entire perimeter of the house. Hopefully there's easier access points. And lo and behold, there is. Look at that banana spider. I hate those things. Just climb on up. Up we go. Look at a bunch of banana spiders. Que cochinos. Okay. What do we got going on here? Looks like we got some prior repairs over here, which caused damages. As you can see, go ahead and comment down below. What pitch do you think this is? I'm gonna guess, just by the smell, I'm gonna go with a 8 or 7. Let's see. I'm gonna go with 7. So I'm good. Comment down below if you guessed correctly. I'm assuming that's the north facing slope. It's a lot darker, hasn't been beat up so much by the sun. Let's see what we got going on here. 3 tabs typically 36, but have we never ever really seen anything that's 35 3/4? I mean, maybe? Doesn't hurt to keep a sample. I'll do an ATR and I'll keep the shingle sample and go from there. But I gotta tell you, I mean, there's not a lot of damage I can see up here. I'm gonna do a quick little inspection. Do our own inspection. Since we're here, we might as well get the damage counts. So Allstate found 36 wind damage shingles. Let's see if they've missed any scope. So one thing is, when it comes to an insurance claim, Allstate's gonna come with their inspector. Typically, it's a ladder assist company or a third-party inspector. They'll come up, they'll climb, they'll take photos of what they see, the damages. They'll send those photos to the desk adjuster who never climbs a roof. Typically, this is how it typically happens. Desk adjuster works from the desk, hence the title, desk adjuster. And then they take those photos, they put it in a little algorithm, and they say, okay, well, it's either gonna be a repair or replace. So here's the thing. Sometimes these poor inspectors, they have 5, 6, 7, 8 adjustments per day. They're super busy. So if you've got an inspector that has 8 adjustments throughout the day, and this is the first or second one, they're already running late because of traffic. They're gonna get in trouble if they don't get the inspections done quickly or they don't finish them. Guess what's gonna happen? Corners are gonna be cut. We're human. You know, we expect insurance companies for sure to do the right thing at all times possible because we're paying them, but you gotta understand, we're all humans, so things are gonna happen, especially then when there's not a lot of oversight. Don't get me wrong, I love the inspectors I work with. Those third-party inspectors, they get a lot of, you know, bad rap from folks, different public adjusters, contractors, but dude, they're just human beings, man. Be nice to them. They're just doing a job. They got a family too to feed, you know. And the inspectors, honestly, they don't have a dog in the fight, you know. They'll write up what they find, help them find stuff that they miss. The inspectors that I work with, they help me find stuff that I miss. There's things that I miss. There's things that you're gonna see right here. Go ahead and comment down below, chat, if I missed any wind. When you have a claim that's not adjusted with a public adjuster on site, there's nobody really there representing you or advocating for you. The third-party inspectors, they're third party, they should be unbiased, but if there's not a public adjuster holding them accountable, not in a negative way, just saying, hey, listen here, I'm here for the homeowner. I get you're super busy. Let me go ahead and climb the back side while you do the front side. Let's go ahead and knock it out quick so you can go do your 8 other inspections. If you don't have that type of partnership, inspector's gonna come up, take quick photos, quick little overview, and that's it, done. It doesn't matter what you do, whatever type of work you do, whether you work from home, you work a corporate job, work in the medical field, there's times where you feel rushed and you've got to cut some corners to make things happen, to not get in trouble, to not get fired. What we do as public adjusters is that we make sure everybody's being held accountable. All the damage is accounted for. Insurance companies are no different. The inspectors, they get super busy, and sometimes they're packed 5, 6, 7, 8 different inspections throughout the day, and they're gonna just rush through this. And the desk adjuster, the poor desk adjuster at the insurance company, they can only go off of what they see on the photo inspection. So you get a rushed field inspection, you miss. Whew, back in the car. Jeez Louise. Freaking GoPro overheated on me. That was an easy roof to climb, but man, that heat was just getting to me. Oh man, it was bad, guys, really bad. But gonna go ahead and refill the old water jug. Shout out wifey for always helping me out. Yeah, that shingle, I measured one and it looked a little under 36 inches. And then I did an ATR and I measured the one, I put the shingle that I removed as part of the ATR on top of the new shingle, and it measured the same. So I don't think there's anything wrong with the shingle length. Nothing super funky. It may have just been a one-off, you know, some type of manufacturer defect or something, or who knows. Maybe that is the right measurement for the shingle. Right now I'm so heat exhausted, can't even think straight. So jug of water time. Oh, that feels wonderful. We had a client call me. Looks like she received the estimate for a re-inspection, engineer inspection that took place recently. And lo and behold, the engineer was talking a great game, saying that, oh yeah, you know, we'll wait for you to get the shingle sample back. If it's discontinued, I'll add that to my report. Yep, I see damages everywhere. I'm writing everything up. I've never found a single engineer that I trust. Not a single one, and that's sad. And they talk such a good game when they're out there in the field, but these engineers, they get paid thousands of dollars by the carrier, thousands of dollars. And if you're an engineering firm and you've got a partnership with an insurance carrier and they keep sending you business, of course you want to lean more towards their side of not paying out. It makes perfect sense. Think about it. If you get paid, you know, $4,000, $5,000 each engineering inspection, but you buy all the roofs on true damage, the insurance company's not going to call you back. They're like, hey, not only are we wasting money for your engineer inspections, you know, $4,000 or $5,000, on top of that, you're siding on behalf of their actually being damaged on the roof, and then we have to pay for the total roof. So I say that to say that engineer came out to one of my clients' home, did a re-inspection, hail all over the place, some wind damaged shingles as well. The shingle is not repairable whatsoever. When I was on the roof with the engineer and the contractor, engineer was talking a big game, saying, oh yeah, send in all the evidence you want. I'm not like all the other engineers at my company. I'm cool. I like to side on behalf of the homeowner. We were showing her damage. We were lifting up tarps to show her damage. She was saying, oh yeah, we'll put this into the report, no problem. Another thing too, the shingle that's on the client's roof is discontinued, and there's no compatible materials out there on the market. There's actual manufacturing specs and documents that say that that specific shingle is not compatible with anything else on the market. And we told her about that. We said, hey, we're going to pull a shingle sample and we're going to send it in to NTS, get the results back, and then send it to you so you can put it in your report. She said, yeah, absolutely, no problem. She was like, you know what, I'll even wait until you get that shingle sample report back and I'll add it into the report. Lo and behold, 2 days before the NTS report comes back, she sends her engineer report to the adjuster. I call her and I'm like, hey, what's going on? You know, you said you were gonna wait for our NTS report. She said, oh, you know, they don't allow us to keep it open for too long. And mind you, it's only been like 4 or 5 days. I'm like, all right, cool. She said, but don't worry, you know, send in the report. I'll submit an addendum. We do that all the time. Okay, cool. Now the adjuster sends the homeowner the estimate and there's nothing but interior. Nothing about the roof. Here we got to go back and forth. I called the engineer, no answer. And yeah, that's the way it goes. So I'm gonna call this adjuster now, see what's going on, see what the engineer report said, and go from there.
Call may be recorded for business purposes, including quality assurance, training, and record keeping.
Hey, this is Mike, Delta Public Adjusting. Just calling on behalf of a mutual client. Claim number is 1. I see that you sent over an estimate to the client, and I just want to discuss that with you and also try to get the engineer report as well. If you don't mind giving me a call back. Thank you, sir. Have a great day. And of course, trying to get in contact with adjusters is an absolute nightmare. Granted, to be fair, they are super busy, but it's just a constant back and forth, leaving voicemails, sending messages, sending emails. Half of my job, honestly, is just waiting on the phone, trying to get in contact with these adjusters. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for tagging along, and I will see you on the next one.